Hi, my name's Sherry Wack. Welcome to Planting Seeds for Jesus Christ. Shortly before Jesus was arrested and crucified, he had dinner with his closest friends. And he knew what was going to happen to him. So during the course of that evening, he made sure that he told them the things that he thought was most important. And he knew they would remember them because they were the last things that he told them. And in John chapter 13, verses 34 and 35, Jesus says, "I give you a new commandment, that you love one another. Just as I have loved you, you should also love one another. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another."
Hello, my name is Dennis Wack, Christ Servant Minister, Evansburg United Methodist Church, the first church on Germantown Pike. A moment ago, my wife Sherry read you a passage from John, explaining a last commandment that Christ himself gave us before he was taken away. In this commandment, he asked us simply to love one another as he had loved us. Sounds easy enough, but the whole world for generations have been having a real hard time doing this. If you could simply love one another as Christ loved us, our lives would be a whole lot different than they are today. And I know it's not easy, but it's something we must all work on every day of our life. For it really doesn't matter what color a person is, the clothes he wears, the things he's interested in. What is important is that we don't judge each other and just love each other. Judgment will be Christ's thing at the end of the world. It's not for us to do here. We simply have to love one another. And if we did that, we just listened to this last commandment, which I like to call the key commandment to all the rest, life would be so much easier. For if you truly loved one another, you wouldn't commit adultery against each other, you wouldn't lie to each other, you wouldn't kill each other, and the list goes on and on. However, there are a few commandments you must deal with spiritually besides this, like not making false idols and, of course, loving your God. But if you can do that on your own, see, it's much easier, to me anyway, to conquer those than it's been to love everyone equally. When you say love one another, that means everybody in the world. That means somebody who dresses differently, thinks differently. He may even have a different religion to you. It's not our job to judge, as Christ has told us. Even the Lord Jesus Christ does not know when he'll be returning to earth to judge us. God told us that in the Bible. So anyone that tells you, oh, it's near the end of the world, don't worry about it, because if you're good with God, it doesn't matter if it's 5 minutes from now or 100,000 years. Love one another as Christ loved us. If you can follow that and work in that, and every day of your life show someone sympathy, kindness, and love, your life will be much better, so will theirs, and we'll have a world that works so much better. You know, the books of the Bible have all different kinds of messages, but let love be what enters your heart and guides your soul. God bless you, and until next time, this is Dennis Wack, Christ Servant Minister, Evansburg United Methodist Church, the first church on Germantown Pike. God bless you and goodbye.